We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. News, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. So what else to go with this podcast? It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
What up, y'all? You're tuned in to another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 205. We getting close to the end of the year. We getting close to the Video Game Awards.
A lot of stuff's
and the
happening.
end of the year, man. A lot of stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. You know, sorry I could not be there for Gaming Week last week. I was at the hotel. Bad internet. I had my systems with me.
It was musty in that hotel.
Internet was musty. Internet was
and
so
not for
musty.
a good reason.
Yeah, not for a good reason. Not for a good reason. So, as you know, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through, checking the homie granddad. He was playing some Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying?
Go talk more about that.
Ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that other wonderful stuff. I was still gaming though. It was just, you know, sometimes I would game and then it's like, wait a minute, what happened to the internet? And they keep reconnecting. So
crazy.
all that stuff, it was terrible. It was terrible.
All that money, they ain't came and get no.
You know what I mean?
That's
We was
crazy.
at a nice Marriott too, man. Like I'm like, okay, this is.
You could have been at the Ritz-Carlton, still would have been crap.
Bruh, I'm just like, come on. So yes, man. As always, man. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching wherever you get your podcasts. If you're not watching this live or if you get your podcast, appreciate you guys listening, and then appreciate y'all coming through tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we got some subs. Stover hit us with another sub. You know, appreciate
that.
you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Good
Always.
man.
If you feel like sharing gifted subs to the community, do that. We want to see gold controllers all up in the chat. We
All
want to
gold
see
everything. That's
We
what
want
we
to
wanna
see it,
see.
man. So, but yes, man. As always, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Like Granddad mentioned earlier, yes, we're doing another bracket. You know, that's going to be the latter half of the show, man. We doing that damn bracket. It's about to be so
Part two.
frustrated. This man, Granddad, just choose violence all the time. So this is going to be crazy. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to tonight's show, man. It's going to be a good one. We talk about, you know, Fallout series. The HBO, they give us some first look at the Fallout series is supposed to be dropping next year. Probably getting that sometime next year. You know, getting that going on. It's more layoffs, unfortunately, during this time of the year. You hate hearing people losing their jobs around this time of the year. As Of course, it's happened again. And then, of course, we're going to talk about, what's this, game subscriptions. I'm sorry.
Game subscription. How the kids, how the generation this day wants the gaming. How they feel about it.
Yes, but before we get going, of course, we're going to talk about the games that we played, because wouldn't be no gaming podcast if we didn't talk about the games that we played. So,
of course.
You know, I'm going to start first, because
Right.
I feel like you probably was gaming a little bit more than me, Granddad. I feel like you was gaming a little bit more than me. So, it's Teron. Oh, okay, Teron is in here.
Talk to him.
Teron, okay, I got the camera on me. Bro, you're going to be proud of me, because guess what I finally played.
What you play,
During
B?
this time,
What you play, B?
I finally got on Jedi Survivor.
He's a survivor.
Check out, look, roll the beautiful beam footage from my man Teron, because I've been telling myself I need to play this game because I've been procrastinating playing this game.
Right.
Check this out. Check out the gameplay. Check out this boss fight. You know what I'm saying? I was good at my parrying. All that wonderful stuff, bro. This is amazing. This game, you know, it's like if you like Fallen Order, I feel like how can you not like Survivor? You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad I'm digging back into this game, because I started, played a couple of games. You know what I'm saying? So now, bam. So here we are. Now I'm in this thing. I'm probably going. I think I'm going to finish this game at least before the family come down for Christmas. I'm going to definitely finish this game because I'm hooked now. Like I'm locked in. I'm locked in. This game is so dope.
No, it's clean.
This bad boy is so. I'm telling you, if you love Fallen Order, you would like. Yeah, the parrying is on. Look, my parrying, even in Jedi Fallen Order, my parrying, I'm clapping. Y'all hear that clapping? My parrying was on point. So
clap one more time so they can see it.
Clap one more time because my parrying was on point. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. See, I'm good with Ghost of Tsushima too. My parrying on Ghost of Tsushima is good. So when it comes to the parry game, I'm great on most games, except for Sekiro.
He said he Tyler Perry.
Sekiro is the only game I still haven't mastered the parry because that game pissed me off so much. But yes, finally got going. I finally did. You know, I played more. Like I said, I played it first when the game first came out. I think I played a couple of hours of it, but now I'm like, you know what? I finished Spider-Man. Let me go ahead and dig in the rest. So the other game I'm playing, of course, is by no surprise.
The same game you've been playing for 75 years.
Bro, I got like 1,200. I got 1,250 hours in this damn game, bro. Division 2, of course. Playing some more Division 2. Look, it's the exotics. It's exotics. The different more builds. They got more gear sets. I have like almost 20 different builds, bro. Like this game. Every time when I'm playing other games, I always come back to this game, bro. Like, I play Spider-Man, play such and such, and when I finish with those games, guess what I'm doing? I'm coming right back to Division. I can play 5 other different games. But guess what? When I finish those 5 other different games, guess what I'm coming back to? Division, bro. I'm telling you.
Not addition, not subtraction, not multiplication,
bruh.
But what? Division.
So it's just like, right now I'm taking down a whole control point. I'm taking down a complete control point because that's what I like to do on my maps. I'm that gangster. I even made up a nice little build where I'm tanky and I can hit hard. I'm still doing over 600k damage in certain cases. Depends on which weapons I'm rocking with. But yeah, man, like I'm just that dude. If anybody want that smoke, if you want to play with me on this Division game, just holla at me. Hit me up in the PSN. I will run this going to Dark Zone with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the PvP part. I got Dark Zone builds. I got all types of builds. I am the Division master
with this man
here.
In this game, y'all.
If you need to ask me any questions about this game, just ask me. I will answer them all for you. I'm telling you. Like I always come back to this game. I swear I do. I really do. So yeah, those are the games I've been playing during my Thanksgiving break. Like I said, I was finished with Spider-Man. I had a lot of free time while I was on for my Thanksgiving break. So yeah, I dove into. Let me get back on this damn Jedi Survivor because I know Tron gonna be so fucking proud of me because he been bugging me about this. And I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna play it.
I still gotta play it myself. I still haven't gotten into it.
You don't know what you're missing. You have to play this game.
Look, I'm doing the same thing I did with Fallen Order. Like where I started. Stopped playing it, then I finally went back to it and realized how good it was. And I got Survivor on the radar. It's just so many other shit was out as well. But I'm gonna play it. So I might not get to it this year, but I'm definitely gonna get to it because like it looked good. It looks real good.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, I've been addicted to Division. But speaking of addicted, I messaged this man the other day while he was playing, talking about the games that he played.
Yeah.
This man is addicted to Alan Wake 2.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Put it on me. First of all, yes I am.
Yes, I am.
That shit is good, bro. Okay, hold on. Before we get into it, I've been playing Alan Wake 2, y'all. Now I've been talking about playing this game for weeks.
Follow
y'all.
YouTube. Make sure you follow YouTube.
It's now the gameplays are up. I'm on part 6. Part 6 just dropped today. Part 7's dropping tomorrow. And look,
this man getting busy.
This game, bro. First, I don't even know where. Let me tell you right now. I don't even know where to start. Before I even start showing shit.
Okay. You don't know where to start.
This game is such a mind fuck. It's such a psychological, deep, crazy, wild, all over the place, immersive experience. Like, man.
Let me ask you one question.
What?
Just real quick, because this can lead to something that me and you was talking about earlier in the chat. Is this one of the best sequels? You can probably say, like, if you was to list like some of the best sequels coming from original games, where would you rank this one at? Is this pretty high?
I'm not done yet.
Coming from the first one. Because you played the first one, I'm assuming, right?
This blows the first one out of the water, bro.
So I shouldn't even play the first. People telling me
No, you have to play the first one because...
But they say it's a recap in part 2.
It is a recap, but I think you can appreciate it more by playing the first one. Playing
because, bro, I mean, hearing all the great stuff about this game, you know, I've been watching a little bit. I ain't been watching too much of your gameplay because I don't want to get
Yeah.
spoiled. But like seeing some of your game, I'm like, yo, this shit looks fucking wild. So
Right.
like, I kind of want to dive right into part 2, even though I have part 1 downloaded already. I have it downloaded and ready to play.
I'm telling you, B.
I'm tempted to get this part 2, bro.
I'm telling you, B. This game is wild. Like, so playing the game, you're playing as 2 different characters. You're playing as Saga Anderson, who's an FBI agent, and she was sort of like a little bit mentioned in the first game. And then you're also playing as Alan Wake, and you're kind of like doing the Spider-Man 2 thing where you can bounce back and forth between characters. And both their stories are sort of intertwined because Saga can kind of. I don't want to give too much away because if you haven't played the game, but basically Saga and Alan are pretty much connected through this story that was sort of created by Alan, and Saga sort of like the focal point, but she's also trying to help Alan figure out how to fix all the bullshit that he's caused, or he doesn't know if he caused. It's a lot of shit. But from a gameplay, survival, horror, just standpoint, this game is just so wild, bro. The sounds, the tension, the lighting, just and when you're fighting enemies, you don't do a ton of fighting, but when you fight, all these enemies are tough. All these enemies are like they got fucking super speed and shit, and they like regular bullets. You have to dump a few bullets in these motherfuckers. It's just a whole experience. And this is at Saga right now. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so this is like some of the enemies here. And it's like they don't make it like a 1-to-1. Okay, you got to fight this person, and it's like a whole big boss battle type thing. It's very psychological. It builds you up to all these little encounters. Like that encounter right there. That was like 20 minutes of build up before I got to that.
Shit look like she played in Power.
Probably, but the actress who plays Saga Anderson is really, really dope. And then in between that, you get these cut scenes between, like, this is her and Alan kind of like, you know, being interacting with each other, but they're in 2 different places. I don't want to get too deep into it. I want y'all to watch my gameplay to see, because there's so much to it. But this game, going into this game, I had high expectations, and I'm not done yet, and they've already been met.
Yeah.
And
because I remember you were saying you was gonna kind of like wait on your making your list because you knew you was gonna start playing Alan Wake
yes.
too. You like, man, let me hold off my list before I start.
Mind you, when I first started playing this game, because when you start playing the game, it's such a different experience than what you expect it's gonna be. So I went in, I'm like, wait a minute, this is kind of different. But as I kind of got my teeth into the game and figured out how it was operating, and then how everything kind of just started to come together, I was like, this fucking game is brilliant. It's fucking, and you get immersed in it, and you're attached to both Alan and Saga's story simultaneously. So you want to know. So it's like, to me sometimes I'm like, dang, do I want to play as Alan or do I want to play as Saga this time? Because it's like I want to see where both their stories are going.
So you can kind of like choose.
Yes, you can switch freely. At a certain point, you can switch freely from each character, and it tells you can play at your own, pace. It's like, do you want to play with Saga and run through Saga and then go through Alan after? Do you want to do it? I could choose that. So I'm bouncing back and forth. So I'm doing like one chapter, and man, I did this crazy fight last night. The video's gonna drop tomorrow, but crazy dope boss fight. But it's a character who actually helped you in the first game, but in this game, she fucked up.
Oh,
it's crazy. So you see all these older characters. So all the characters that you see from the first Alan Wake are back in this game, but their roles are extremely different, for either better or worse. And the psychology behind this game, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now,
it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So look, I'm not done yet, but woo, we gonna have some conversations to have come end of the year for the game.
In 2 weeks, actually. Two more weeks. 2 weeks from today.
I'm gonna try to. I don't know how much more left I got in this game, but I think I can finish it between now. Definitely between now and next podcast. And then shifting gears, I did play something because it's been all Alan Wake for the most part, except for our past gaming week because I had to hold it down myself. So what I did was I started playing. Actually, I started not too long ago playing the Invasions mode of Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, and I saw some of that.
Which is really dope. So if you don't know what the Invasions mode is, it's sort of like a RPG style, Mario Party style mode where like you go through it's like you're on a big game board. I'll show you. I'm gonna play that beautiful bean footage. And this will be during the stream. But yeah, so you walk around this game board, there's different like worlds and stuff like that. And inside that you do all these different fights with all these random requirements. Sometimes, and you can freely switch between characters. So I was switching between like Baraka and Omni-Man. And you can get different like stats and perks and, you know, all these other cool things. So it's essentially like a whole nother game within Mortal Kombat 1. And they do it by season, so it's still season 2, Season of the Blood Moon. So this is the one that revolves around Natara. And the first season was a Scorpion season. So I don't know what the next season is going to be, but I've been really enjoying this one. And again, like I said, you can just go around, you fight all these different enemies with different like modes, and then they have like Test Your Might. They have a Survive mode where you can like you have to fight or you have to go around these different obstacles.
Yeah, I saw you do the Test Your Might.
Yeah,
so you was kicking ass with Omni-Man too.
Yeah, no, Omni-Man. Look, I'm loving Omni-Man for real. Omni-Man is the shit, y'all. So that's me up here, you know, doing a little work. But no, great mode. So if you haven't played the Invasions mode of Mortal Kombat 1 yet, I suggest you do it. It's a lot of fun. You can really get like immersed into that as well, put hours into that without thinking about it. And it's just a cool, different feature. And I wouldn't mind seeing them like expand on this idea and making it an actual full-fledged game maybe down the line. I'm not opposed to that because I really like this a lot better than the Crypt. Like last games, they usually just have the Crypt and you go around like a random area like I wasn't too high on the Crypt mode of Mortal Kombat 11. I played it, but this is a lot more fun. It is. And a lot more enjoyable to do.
And you can play with any character pretty much.
Any character. You can swap out any character in Cameo. And this is also a good way to get like different skins, different cosmetics, all that other stuff. All that. So all the stuff that you would get from the Crypt, you do it in here, but it's like you're working towards it by doing the fights and all this other stuff too. And it also helps with your the level of your characters as well. So help increase their levels as
So when you increase the level, what that helps?
So basically, like you unlock like their brutalities and their taunts and their other stuff because you have to. So let's say like I'm playing with Omni-Man and I want to unlock all of Omni-Man's taunts and brutalities and other stuff like that. I have to level them up, and I can either do it through regular fights, online fights, or through playing the Invasions mode. So it's all in that one umbrella. So yeah,
okay, I can probably because when you complete the story, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that whenever. You can start that whenever.
Oh, okay.
So it's not directly tied to the story. So which is good. That's why it took me so long because like I did the story, then I hopped straight into online, and I didn't even. I started playing at the very end of the first season, and I just stopped because I'm like, well, the season's over, and then I waited until the new season started, and then I kind of forgot about it, but then I got into it right before, like around the middle area. So, but it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay, that's what's up. So that's all. That's pretty much MK and Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, but it's MK and Alan Wake 2 for the most part. Yep.
Okay. You know, I haven't even fired up my Switch in a minute either. I need to fire some games up on my Switch. I feel like a Switch been...
You've been neglecting the Switch? I'm not
going
to lie to you.
last time we did was when we was playing Splatoon.
I'm not going to lie to you. Same with me.
Yeah, Splatoon is the last time I fired up the Switch, man. I gotta fire up that Switch some more, man. So
I'm going to tell you right now, though, like because my son, he's got his own Switch. That thing be working overtime with him.
Straight up. I bet.
Yeah. So we didn't get to play any. Me and my son didn't get to play any Fortnite. He done got up some new little Fortnite homies. So he kind of like kicking me to the side. I'm feeling a little way about it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dang, bro. Like if I say we want to play, we can play though. But no, he's doing good. He's getting into the build mode now. So he started off zero build. Now he's going into the actual building mode and he's getting good at that shit. That boy's like do. I'm like, bro, calm. He just hitting it. It's something with these kids, bro.
You don't like the building?
I don't fuck with it. I can't do it.
You just want straight up.
So I'm like, if we gonna play, we gotta rock the zero build. That's what it is. But that's pretty much all I've been playing. So, but yeah, it's been a pretty solid gaming week. Holiday aside, still was able to get what I've been going on. But now, time for that news.
Yes, time for
that news. And we gonna get into the bread and butter. We think. And this is something that I'm not too heavy into this franchise. I know about it. I know B plays it. Tyler loves it. Mm-hmm. This is a great time for Tyler.
Man, this is a great Tyler topic. Shout out to Tyler.
But Fallout is the next game to be getting an adaptation, and it's going to be getting a series, HBO series, right?
No, Amazon.
Amazon.
It's coming to Amazon, coming to Prime Video.
Okay, it's going to be a Prime Video series, and the first look images have dropped, and B, you're going to have to tell me if this is looking promising or promising or not. So
I mean, you know, I like the Volt outfits that that they have on.
Right. So here's the first look images.
You know, I like that they showed the power armor. The power armor suits was definitely on point. I was like, okay, that looks just like the game. But but you know what's funny? Like I feel like we've always said like, okay, you know, if they're gonna do adaptations of video games, do a series. Don't do a movie because there's only so much you can put in the movie in the hour and a half to 2 hour, 2.5 hour, film.
Right.
So them doing a series, and this Fallout has so many moving parts, so I don't even know if they're gonna try to follow like New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. Are they gonna kind of do the Fallout? I mean, I don't know what Fallout this is. Yeah, what part of Fallout this really is, because I mean, I guess you can kind of start anywhere. It's not really super chronological. Like you have to do this to start this, but I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do with this. The images look fine. Like I said, the power armor look cool. My man with I forgot who that was. I think the gold. He look like my man from the Avengers. What's the Red Skull? Look like Red Skull from the Avengers, bruh.
Yeah.
So I was like, that looks a little odd for the gold, but I mean, I guess they trying to make them look creepy without the nose, because some of the creatures, some of the goals in there do look definitely deformed and everything. But
right.
It's just my expectations is kind of like mid.
They're mid.
Yeah, they're like mid. I'm not like, oh man, I can't wait for this shit to drop. It's kind of like mid. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna still watch it. I'm gonna watch this show. Like, come on, like I'm gonna watch this, but I'm not like I'm kind of sketchy. I'm going in this sketchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in this sketchy.
I mean, so. Like I said, I've only played like one Fallout game, and I didn't even finish it. That was back in the day.
Which one was that?
I think it was the first one. I think.
The very first Fallout? So you didn't play Fallout 3 or New Vegas? Bruh.
Well, here's the thing.
You gotta play Fallout 3.
I've always...
Vegas, especially
it's one
Vegas.
of Fallout's one of them games that everybody tells me, oh, you got to play it, but it's like I just never get to doing it. And it's just like, I'll be okay never playing Fallout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably will love it. If I get into it, I'll probably love it, but I'm not in a rush to go play it. But I respect it, obviously. And I mean, it's getting its own series now, and I'm gonna take your word for it. Now, I will say, like, the set design in the world looks really cool. I mean, it looks like they've pretty much captured that. But that only goes so far based on, the story, the characters, how well they're portrayed, how well they're acted, and just, essentially how good the show is.
And I mean, I like how they doing the whole, the nuclear war and all that. I mean, the Earth having a nuclear war and kind of going back to that 1940s type of robotics, era look or whatever. So that's kind of cool that they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like the game. But I'm just still iffy. I mean, I hope the actors and the actresses and everyone can pull it off. I think, special effect wise, I think they can make it work. I think it can look good because I'm hoping them power suits have the same sound effects. Like I hope they hit it out the park with the sound effects with them power suits, bruh. So I mean, like I said, I'm going in it a little sketchy, but I really wish, man, if I'd have known like days ahead that we was gonna talk about this, I would have definitely hit up Tyler and see if she wanted.
I think what we should do, like when the show comes out.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta get Tyler.
We gotta get Tyler come back for a review because she's gonna know for sure if they did this thing all right.
We gotta get Tyler on. Once they start.
So y'all heard it first. When the show comes out,
I'm gonna text her now. Like
he texting her
when
now.
When this show come out,
we need Tyler to show up.
Bruh.
Come on in.
Yes.
For that Fallout series review because she gonna keep it 100. For sure.
Yes. All right.
Because I ain't gonna be no good to you. I'll let you know if I just generally think it's good, but she'll know definitely being such a fan of the franchise. I'm trying to see Tyler's pet Deathclaw make a quick cameo. And she might look low key. She might be on that on the show herself. You know, Tyler be out here doing stuff that she don't want nobody know she be doing.
You know what I'm saying?
We just see her pop up with the Deathclaws.
Tyler here living that life,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Willie don't give it. I really don't. Not in a disrespectful way. I'm just not. I'm just not privy to the world of Fallout to really care that much to be like, oh my God, I can't wait till this comes out. Like I was going crazy over the Last of Us show because I love The Last of Us. So, but I know my role. You know, I know when to hold them and when to fold them. You know, so
when to hold them, when to fold them. Not hold them in.
If Tyler worked on the show, she'd probably die. That would be dope. I mean, yeah, you know, look, you never know. She probably got to keep. You never know. But no, overall, like I said, it seems that they're putting some effort into it as far as like the design and the set and the characters and whatnot. So, but like I said, it all boils down to if it translates well. And like I said, with it being a series, that's already a good sign because we know games like this need a series with all this content and with all this source material. For you to be able to fully flesh out these characters and these stories, you gotta get more time on the screen, and the best way to do that, series, not movie. So we'll see. We'll see how it is, but it's interesting. But yeah, hopefully we get a trailer, an official trailer soon. Because it's supposed to come out next year, right?
Yeah,
2024?
Yeah, so we got to get a trailer, bro.
Maybe we
might get one in the video game awards.
You read my mind?
Yeah, we might get one in the video game awards. We might get one
at the video game awards. So look out, video game awards, we might get that.
They're going to hit us with some surprises.
Because these images look like they're from like real shots of the show. Yeah. These don't look like, we was on the set chilling. Right. Nah, this looks like an actual shot from like the actual show.
We might get a surprise. Bam! Oh, here go a trailer or something like that. Speaking of video game awards, be sure on this channel we are going to be streaming that and watching the whole entire thing live. So make sure y'all come through, kick it with us. We're gonna be talking, giving live reactions of stuff we're gonna see, trailers we're gonna see, everything, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that next Thursday, December 7th. We're gonna be watching.
We're doing it at the crib, y'all. Yes, we ain't gonna be here. We're gonna be watching it at the crib.
We're gonna be at the crib. We're gonna be
nobody trying to drive in traffic.
Right.
That shit.
We're gonna have all the snacks and stuff. Chilling, watching it. We all gonna watch it together as a family. Exactly. So next Thursday, be sure. Speaking of video game awards, so I just want to bring that up.
All right. So going into the next story, y'all. So we're gonna talk about it's the holiday season, and. During the holidays, we all been there. Me and you as kids, everybody watching. You've always, like, the big thing usually on the holidays, especially for us gamers, is getting a new game or game system or a new, a controller pack, something gaming related. But it's always something gaming related on our list, whatever it is.
That's true.
But it seems in recent years, when it comes to gaming and kids and what they want on their Christmas wish list, a study shows, or U.S. surveys found out, that subscriptions are now the way to go. They're saying that game subscriptions tops the U.S. kids' Christmas wish list, as the U.S. survey finds. So only 22% of the kids, or the current demographic that really plays games, are actually wanting physical games or physical gaming things outside of physical game titles outside of the actual console. They would rather just get a Game Pass. Or get the PlayStation Plus membership, or just something that instead of just saying because everything is all digital. Which again,
the signs of the time.
Signs of the time, which we've told you. This shows that times are now changing to where we are not going to have physical games. I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be the last generation of the physical game.
You think the next one is going to be?
I think we're going
to be
straight
like all digital and just. All hard drives and all that stuff.
Exactly. I think it's going to be all digital.
No more discs.
No more discs. No, definitely no more discs. Or if anything, we'll switch over to what Switch is doing with the little SD cards. Maybe.
Okay.
Like little SD cards or something like that.
But I can't see I feel like, Xbox and PlayStation, I feel like their games are big too. Well, they make SD cards that big, so I guess that could be the case. I was thinking like, Nintendo, of course, their graphics is not as advanced as Xbox and PlayStation. So, but they could, if you can make a SD card that's big enough to handle all that. But no, look, I've been digital since PS4, bro. I think I only purchased a couple of PS4 games physical. After that, once I upgraded my hard drive on my PS4, I've been digital ever since. And when I got my PS5, that's the same thing I did. Added another hard drive in it. I'm just
same thing. Max that shit out.
Just max it out.
And looking at the study right here, so I'm going to read this little part of the article where it says, of those hoping to receive a video game-related gift, 39% said they plan to ask for subscriptions. So 39% say, I want a subscription, followed by 38% wanting the consoles. So like I just said, they want the console, and then they want the subscription. They want the Game Pass. They want the Nintendo, the Nintendo subscription. The Nintendo Online, and the Everything, or an Epic account if they're playing on PC or whatever, Steam account,
whatever.
or Steam,
Yeah,
everything is all
Bruh.
subscription based. And this spells good news for the companies because that's just recurring revenue every single
time.
month or year.
Yep.
Instead of them getting that one shot of the game, now they just got you. They got you locked in.
Don't be surprised if the prices for some of these subscriptions go up again, probably within another year.
Oh, I bet. Now that they see these numbers and they see where it's going, do not be surprised, y'all, to see all these subscription prices are going to be going up. Because what these companies now have to start doing is they have to start making up for the money that they're going to lose for not selling physical copies. And the best way to do that, they're going to roll up the price of those subscriptions. So when you look at Xbox Game Pass and PS Plus in a couple years and you're paying $200 a year for it, don't be looking crazy. You're already going to be paying like that much already. But when that's going to be the base, I wouldn't be surprised. Because think about how much content you're getting for a full year. Because if you pay for a game, think about we still buy games. And we're still paying $70 a game. So you buy 5 games, that's for almost $400.
Yeah.
So most people, I see why they want to just go with the subscription base, especially if you're getting day one releases on certain
games. Yeah,
that just makes more sense. So, sign of the times, y'all. Like, gone are the days of going to the catalog and circling the game you want and leaving clues for your parents. Like,
those days are gone.
Those days are gone.
Those days might be gone.
No more going to like. I'm surprised. Like I said, GameStop's still open. No more going to the game stores and all that other stuff. It's for us. Growing up in that era, it's a little saddening, heartbreaking, but at the same time,
it's the time.
It's the time.
Yeah, it's the time. And don't be surprised too if they start adding even just like better and more exclusive games on these services. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what I want to see with that change though is PlayStation and Nintendo giving us day ones. Like, if they're gonna do that.
So like, say like, if a new God of War game come out,
that's day one on PS Plus.
If you got PlayStation Premium,
the Premium, yeah. Now that's the reason.
That's a day one.
If we're gonna, and that makes sense. But if they don't want to do that, and they want to still make us pay $70, $80, $70 to $100 for the actual game on top of that, I think we're gonna get some backlash. So I think they're gonna slowly make that transition. But based on these numbers and these figures and these percentages, and especially in the key demographic of 18 to 65, that's where the bread and butter is. Because now, like, our generation, like the younger generation and our generation who were the kid gamers, like between 18 to 50, like we're all gamers. Mm-hmm. So we all grew up around some kind of gaming system. So now we are that key demographic all across the board. So now it's time for them where they feel like they can probably make that change. So look out, y'all. Like I said, next couple 2025 or the next console generation, I guarantee, I'm pretty sure we are going to be all digital. Or we all running the memory cards or SD cards. The disc is about to die for sure. Disc is gone.
It's about to be gone.
It's a wrap.
Can you guess when you think like the next gen system's hitting? Like when we're gonna get the next PlayStation?
Probably 2027.
2027.
Yeah,
that's about right. Because that's about 7 years, right? Usually each system generation lasts about 7 years.
So I think we're gonna get a new Nintendo probably next year. And then we'll get a new Xbox and PlayStation 2027, maybe.
You think so?
I think, or 8, maybe, depending on how long they want this lifespan to last.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 8 would make sense, 2028, but I don't think they're gonna wait that long. I think they should, just the fact of the delay that we had getting these generation systems. Mm-hmm. But I don't see them going to 20. You're right. I can see them definitely doing 26.
20, I
can definitely see 2026. We're gonna start getting some ramblings about.
It's got to. It just makes more sense.
Because we got the light version of PS5, the PS5 the slimmer one,
and it's all digital.
Yep, it's all digital. So
there you go. And they probably looked at their sales numbers. And I think more of the digital version sold than the physical. I have the disc version of the PS5, but I think the other version is probably the one that probably sold the most. To be honest, and it was cheaper too, obviously. So that's probably why. So they're like, look, why bother putting a disc drive when they don't want it?
Yeah,
it's just more. It's just that's gonna save us money in production, and we'll just make that, and we're gonna make more money as far as our profit margins. Mm-hmm. So it's real. A win-win for them.
That's real.
All right, so look out for it, y'all. But that's what the street's saying. That's what the kids are saying.
That's what them kids saying.
Goddamn,
they won't.
Goddamn kids. But what ByteDance, this company is saying?
Damn,
y'all niggas is fired.
Y'all are fired.
Damn. So this last story, y'all.
They hit him with the Marvel snap, bruh.
Straight up. They Thanos these motherfuckers. So, all right, so let's go back. Before I get to this last story, y'all. So, y'all know there's a game. Actually, shout out to Kev. Shout out to Bloodbath because he put me on. Marvel Snap was this online card game that Kev was raving about.
That man had you hooked.
And I finally played it, and I was like, Kev, I understand, my nigga.
That man was pooky.
That game is so much fun. And now the creator of that
man was pooky
ByteDance, they have came out today. They are the ByteDance and Newverse, actually, the publisher. Newdance is called Newverse, but the publisher of Marvel Snap, and it's come out now that they are laying off their entire division, and they got until December to get their shit together and wrap up whatever they're working on because they about to get the fuck up out of here. Now, this is sad, y'all, because Newverse did such a great job with Marvel Snap. This is like an amazing, it's a card game, but the way that they kind of did it and how much fun it is and how addicting this game is, I had to put it down because I was literally playing Marvel Snap any chance I got. Like I was up for hours playing Marvel Snap on certain times. But we're gonna read it. But TikTok parent company, ByteDance is a TikTok parent company, and it's planning to wind down its Newverse gaming brand and walk away from the mainstream video game industry completely. Just walking away from gaming, not even going to deal with it, which is crazy.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Industry. So 4 unnamed sources told the publication on Monday that the decision was likely to impact hundreds of employees from whom were only informed about the company's restructuring efforts over the weekend.
Damn.
So they told these motherfuckers
while they were eating.
They told them, they said, go ahead and get your food.
Bruh.
It was a real Black Friday for them. It was dark. It got dark.
Crazy. That is crazy.
These motherfuckers is foul, bro.
Man, that's
they
wild.
saying, how was your holiday? It was good. Okay, because it ain't going to be good no more because y'all niggas is fired.
You're fired.
Now, y'all got till December.
Good luck getting your Christmas gift.
Yeah, you got kids? Fuck them kids. That's what they said, bro.
Not Michael Jordan mean.
Shit.
Damn.
They straight Thanos these niggas over the weekend, bro.
Yeah, that's foul.
They say we regularly review our businesses to make adjustments to center on long-term strategic growth areas. Following a recent review, we've made the difficult decision. It wasn't hard for you because it ain't gonna affect you to restructure our gaming business. A ByteDance spokesperson told Reuters. Newverse, a subsidiary set up by ByteDance in 2019. This is only a 3 or 4 year old company. 4 years only. Was focused on standalone mobile and web games, including publishing the popular Marvel Snap. The decision isn't expected to impact the company's other gaming interests, such as the Ohio gaming brand for Douyin, which is China's equivalent to TikTok, or casual games that run on TikTok. So let's refocus. So TikTok, who's the parent company for this, they have like games and stuff built into TikTok. That's not being changed at all.
Yeah,
but they decided to kind of venture out and say, okay, well, we're going to buy a couple small publishers and, get into the gaming space. And the only game that I really can think that really took off was Marvel Snap. Now, Marvel Snap has a cult following, but I don't think it commercially did very well as far as financially. So they just said, they decided to just wipe their hands completely. All right, we're getting out of this. We're going to focus on TikTok.
Damn.
Keep everything internal because we can do this within TikTok and still make a gang of money. Now, I get that from a business standpoint, but at the same time, that's fucked up. Like, y'all couldn't have waited till after the holiday to do this shit to these people. Y'all couldn't let them get through the holidays and say January or say, hey, we're going to give you until first quarter of 2024, February, whatever it is, to get your stuff together. Y'all are saying, hey, y'all got till December to figure this out, and that's it. Now, I hope they get some kind of severance. I'm pretty sure they will. That'll hold them over throughout the holiday and probably a few more months so they can, the people who work there can find another position, another job. But it's still fucked up. Like, you don't do that to people during this time of year. Come on now, have a heart. Have a heart.
It's crazy, man. I hate hearing. It's two of the worst things I hate hearing during the holiday season time is I hate hearing houses and apartments catching on fire because people are trying to stay warm, and then I hate hearing people getting laid off from a job. Also, real quick, Tyler just texted me back. She said, hey, most definitely. I saw y'all were talking about it today, but I'm on the plane. So she probably would have hopped on.
She just left the set, y'all.
Right.
She just left the set.
She would have probably hopped on up on her this thing today.
Like, yeah, definitely. I'll talk about my new endeavor.
But yeah, when Fallout series, when it drops, we definitely getting Tyler.
Hey, that's what's up. So look out for the Tyler appearance, y'all.
She just confirmed it via text.
She locked it down. So, yes, sir.
Yes, let's go, man.
All right, back to what you were saying though.
Yeah, like I said, it's things I just hate about this holiday. Like I said, it's already started when I watch the news. You know, houses and apartments and stuff catching on fire, people losing their stuff around this holiday time. I hate hearing about that. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, people getting laid off around this time. Well, people getting laid off in general, it's still a bad thing. But of course, it's like, damn, during the holiday time, people who have families trying to, do stuff,
right.
For your
kids.
Just like,
it's just a plans, bad time. Maybe a family trip, and just to wait, and then doing this after a holiday, a family holiday, and you just say, okay, I got a nice holiday, I got to relax, and then you come in Monday morning and you just get the big red notice. Yeah. Hey, bruh, you get that pink slip on the table. Hey, time to wrap it on up.
I know.
Like you don't expect that, especially during this year. But I mean, I get it, it's business, but sometimes like business is cruel, business is savage, but that must mean that they were in a lot of financial trouble on this division to just completely just kill it that fast.
Yeah.
It must have been hemorrhaging money from what I
probably so, man. So, it had to have been.
But well wishes go out to all those employees. I hope they land on their feet. I hope everything works well. I hope they give you a nice chunky severance package, so y'all can be good throughout the entirety of the holiday. And guess what? A silver lining, you get to be home you're literally home with the fam. Right. You ain't going nowhere else. You ain't going to work. So at least you get to be home with your fam if you got a fam. So, but shout out to everybody out there. Hope you do well and bite dance. Come on now. Do better. Do better.
Right.
Do better in 2024.
Right.
But yeah, y'all, and that's gonna do it for our news. Our gaming news and part one of our podcast. Yeah, so we just to recap, we talked about the Fallout first look, about how these kids want these subscriptions and these consoles and nothing else. Yep. And of course, unfortunately, more layoffs happened as well. And it's just unfortunate, but like I said, hopefully they land on their feet. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna wrap up part one of the podcast, and then we're gonna get into part two. And like I said, you're watching this live, so you're gonna see it right now. But for those who are listening on Friday when this does drop, when the Friday does drop, you'll catch the next podcast the following week. Of course, that's how we've been doing it, and on the YouTube as well. But we're gonna be doing our console wars bracket. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. So that's how we gonna rock it out. So this is gonna end part one, 4:30, granddaughter. We'll catch you in part two. And what we're gonna do for the people watching right now, we're gonna hit you with another 6-piece.
Another 6-piece?
Another 6-piece.
With a biscuit?
With a biscuit.
What's your Bell? Bell? Shout out to Bell. He got a Go controller.
Oh, Bell.
He got a Go controller.
6-piece for who? Not for me.
Who?
Not for me.
I'm kind of surprised DEG don't have a Go controller.
But DEG got Don stat. He a made man.
He a made man.
He a made man out here. He don't need no controller.
What's good, Pink?
This man good in all the hoods over here.
You know what I'm saying? That man is good.
You drop his name. Look at wait, bruh.
Wait.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna catch y'all on part two, and we'll see you there.